My experience of recovery since coming into recovery has been taking on suggestions of life, what not to do, what to do. Go to meetings in NA. Do you know that's helped me in my recovery. Do you know, like things like life skills. Do you know, in my recovery, things that I thought I'd never achieve. Do you know, like when I went to college, that was part of my recovery journey. Do you know, like now I'm doing MVQ3. All that wasn't possible in addiction. So therefore, recovery's given me that for my life. Do you know? So yeah, it's a good thing. Do you know? I mean, I remember someone once saying to me, enjoy recovery, and I am enjoying recovery. Do you know what I mean? It's a good thing. Do you know? I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't pretty. It was it was dangerous at times. You know, like going from one drug to another, maybe using different drugs at the same time. Do you know? And it was like, what do I do? Do you know? It's like, I need help. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard, difficult deciding whether I wanted help or not, and then I had to come to that point in my life to say, look, I need help, because I could have tried to do it on my own numerous of times. I never rang anybody for help, never spoke to anybody for help until I come to Jericho. So yeah, that's basically where I got my help for it. Ringing up treatment centre. I was desperate to get in, so I was ringing up another one for 14 weeks, and then I rang up this one for 6 weeks, and then finally got in. So yeah, that's when my life changed.
Yeah.
But I'd say to them, like, the benefits I've got now from what I had before, because they're using addicts. Like, I have a family member that's a using addict, and it's like, it's difficult, you know, to see someone like that, but I can only give them my lived experience, and now my life's changed. You know, I can't speak for other people. I can speak for myself. You know, so the experience I've had is recovery works. You know, it's not. You got to want it for yourself as well. That's what I'd say to someone else, because until you want it for yourself, no one else can help you. You know, and that was it for me. Do you know what I mean? I had to decide that, so it's for somebody else to decide as well, like the person that's using. And you know, it's difficult for them because they don't see the other side of it, because they've not lived recovery.
Yeah. Cool. Very good. What I would also say is, so what would you say the benefits you've got are out of recovery? What are the positive things you've got out of recovery?
Well, I've got family back in my life. I've got a roof over my head. Do you know, I don't get up in the morning and I don't have the obsession to use drugs. Do you know, I've got friends that I thought I'd never have. Do you know, like before I didn't really have friends, do you know, but in recovery you got more friends, people care about you more, people listen. Do you know, that's the benefits of being in recovery. So people actually want to hear what's going on, Phil, whereas in addiction people don't want to hear that. They're just not bothered really, from what my experience in it.
So you've been around well over 2 years now, and if you could maybe speak to yourself 6 months before you came in, what would you say to yourself?
I'm nuts, do you know? What, this life is not good, because it wasn't at the time. Do you know, in despair at the time, desperate. That's what, when I look back. Yeah, and just my life's a mess, do you know what I mean? Because it was. You know, living in a place with people selling drugs and stuff like that, you know, selling drugs myself, and it's like just that vicious cycle, do you know, when I look back to now to then.